Reset the time. Apply. Boom. Alright, nah, this is not the Barstow yard, I know. But, I don't know what's going on. Why is that screen so small over there? Anyway, I'm going to go over here to Barstow. Let's just pop in right here for right now. And now I have nothing showing up. Why? Why do I have a black screen? There we go. Just do it like that. Okay. Here we go. I got to get all these cards kind of cleaned up. These are the 103s that I was sorting out. These over here are the YLA51s, the 161s. Those are going to stay. I just got to get these cards here cleared out and set up so that I can switch my hump back over. And I don't know what I want to do with these. Those say help. Hell, I might just delete them. Let's just delete those and get those out the way. Alright, so YLA51 SPC. I need to clean these off, but over here I got my LKL 1161s ready. And I got trains in other places ready to go. So let's get down here and grab my locomotives here. Switch my track while I'm at it. Don't worry about in the train. Turn my lights on. Now let's go ahead and pre-configure my switches here. Oh, they're all green. Better make sure I can't see that way. There we go. Green, 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 green. Green, okay. These are all going to be manual, so I'm going to start right there, that one. I'm going to switch all of these. Just pre-configuring while my local warms up. Yeah, whenever you use the yard, you got to do your cleanup afterwards so that you can resort things out. And right now, this is not a server, this is on my computer. So, those are all set up and ready to go. And jump up in here, make sure my switches are up. Okay, my lights are on. I have to put them on dim if they'll show. A lot of times they don't even show up. So I can turn that off. Alrighty. I think I really need to call in on my dispatcher board here. UP radio channel 1454, channel 14, and this is going to be star 54, and that's ready. Alright, jump back out. Just going to fly down here, get out the way, and he's going to be going in reverse. Set that up where I can see everything, and there we go. Who that is, they can leave a message. Alrighty. So this is what we're doing today. Voicemail. Probably that old crap. Oh, you've been approved for a student loan. Shit, I ain't going to school. I'm too damn old. Come on now. Oh. Been having some problems with this, so let's see how well this works out. There, put a little text up in there. And let's get this going again. This is run 8 for those that are not familiar with it. It is probably the most advanced simulator that I've ever come across and heard of on the market. I mean, it's really extremely advanced. I mean, you can set up where you get your destination tags, you can make them disappear like normal, car numbers, see that. So I mean, so much you can do in here. I mean, the keyboard list in and of itself is just humongous. Look at all these. I mean, really, rail driver if you have it. And so I like to keep it up, but slow myself down. I don't want to be going over 5 when I connect. I have gone in a little harder and didn't mean to and survived, but don't want to break no knuckles. And for those, yes, I am playing in high seniority hogger mode. And we are connected. I got to go back down here to connect these other ones that didn't come all the way down. I had to do the same thing with these right here. They came up a little short. So release the parking brake on those, and we'll get it going again. Yeah, I'm kind of taking a break from Rift. After a while, you just get bored with the same old grind, day in, day out. Do your dailies, switch tunes, grind, do your dailies, over and over. It's like, it gets tiring, it gets boring. So I got other games that I can play. I still get on there and do my crafting dailies, but I mean, my rogue is, she is all crafted up. There's really nothing else she could even possibly use. What little there is put a little break on here. There we go. And what little there is you know, just a little cheat stuff. Okay, so my brakes are all released. I wanted to make sure. And forward. I do use the little cheat key right here, the F7. So, but there's times I've actually gone through, like whenever I'm doing a local, I will literally click on each car and apply the brakes, the hand brakes to it. So that I will do. Let's run down through here real quick. Get to the switch. Turn my Indy back off and let her coast on through. So, how's everybody doing in 2019? And yes, I do have a webcam, and no, I don't like to use it. So, that's why you never see my face. I just don't like being on camera. Which is odd because I've actually done some acting and been on camera, and I don't like to be on camera. Yeah, okay. I know. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, head in. Go ahead and apply your brakes. And I'll throw this switch. Throw it into reverse. I love the sound effects on this thing too. There we go, release. And there we go. Come on back. And now we're going to come up here and we're going to grab these two, and then we'll grab this two. We're going to grab all of these. Now the thing I got to do is park it in the I forget if it's northbound or southbound. Mojave sub. It's got to go towards the Mojave sub. It's going to go in the northbound departure yard, which is odd because all my southbounds are filled up with my northbounds. So yeah, I kind of got it a little backwards there. But it's alright. It's not on a server, it's just on my personal computer. You know, we do have server access here, but that one's not even set up. That one's not even set up. It's just, I would just goobly goo messing around. And alright, come on back. And there. And let's release the brakes on those. They are. Okay, now let's come on back here. Head in. You got a car and a half to go. I just call it head in because I can't never remember the engine names on whatever engine I'm in. So the other way to do it is boom, we are connected, would be to click here and go release, then come up in here and set my angle cocks. It's open, set this angle cock to open, and then come back here and make sure this is closed. I probably should have did that first. It's not. Close it. And now release the brakes. Put it back in forward. There we go. I could just write it on down to the switch here. Oops, didn't mean to go that way. There we go, I wanted to get on this side. Two cars, jump off. One car. Or two cars, one car. There to do, you go ahead and apply your brakes. By the time it kicks in, they'll be clear of this. That's the only thing they don't have right. That's just regular run, and I'm running 10 miles an hour with the train. So yeah, that's not correct. Like this right, well that's fast, that's regular run speed there. So let the train come to a stop. Switch it into reverse. Gotta wait. Train has come to a stop, release the brakes. And we'll go in reverse. 2 notches. Yeah, people probably be like, well, what's the point of this? It's to give you the experience of what it's like to actually operate a train. Um, that's pretty much what it's about. And just like even your model trains, your HO scale trains, N scale, Z scale, L scale, S scale, whatever scale that you might be running, you got, if you got some work to do. And if you're trying to model an actual railroad, an existing railroad, well, then you got to actually do the cars and the what's that called? The times that they're supposed to arrive and depart at certain areas, and there we go. So again, I could just run through all of these. And that's open. I just blew my rear end. That's alright. I'll just come on down, do it manually. This is how I normally would do it when I'm out running a local. Releasing all the brakes, the hand brakes. Of course, I could just do it the quick way and hit the F7 key, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I mean, I don't mind doing the little cheat key, save myself some time, but okay. Get up on here, I'm on. Conductor's on the rear of the car. And reset it so that we can move forward again. And there we go. So you get to imagine what it would be like if you were actually working on this railroad. Let's say you're actually working this, and this is an existing hump. This railroad, everything is modeled in real life. To my knowledge, it's pretty accurate. I mean, I really don't know. I've never worked for the railroad, but if you Google it, and you can see actual videos of Barstow, California, this particular yard right here in action. And the track layout, from what I can observe, is exactly the same as it's modeled. Excuse me. So alrighty. Go ahead and apply the brakes, let it coast on through. It takes a little while for the brakes to, the air pressure has to work all the way down the train, so throw my reverser in neutral. I have seen people use the reverser as a brake. Now I'm not talking about your dynamics, I'm talking about just literally throw it in reverse and notch up and try to make that your brakes, and I don't think that would go over too well in real life, but I have seen people doing it. So come to a stop, and we are stopped. Release the train brakes, give it a couple of notches, takes a second for this to bail off. Again, I could hit my F7 key and make it instant, but I'm already starting to move. And my F7, boom, see, it runs that down. Everything is set, boom, gives that little message. Oh wait, I'm not in reverse. There we go. That would not have been good. That's exactly what I'm talking about right here. I shouldn't have done that, but I'm like, I did, okay. We're using a motor to actually stop you. I know if you try to do that in a vehicle, yeah, you're going to drop your whole transmission. You'll rip that thing right out of your car. Depending on how fast you're going when you do it. So, coming on back. And I'll get over here. I have other trainings going on as well. My map. As you can see, well, you can't see it in the thing here. Wow. I don't know why it's doing that, but I knew I shouldn't have messed with this. Now I done lost visual. Why does it do that? Man, I'm coming in too fast. Alright, I done lost all my visuals on this, so there we go. End stream. Sorry, I gotta figure this out. My Streamlabs is not wanting to work right.